We are live. Yo, I had to stop what I was doing and just give my thoughts on this news. LaMarcus Aldridge to the Nets after reports said that, basically he was signed and sealed and delivered to the Miami Heat. Um, First off, to me, they were already unbeatable in the 7 game series. That's if KD is hurt. If KD is healthy, I have some real questions about them downplaying Kevin Durant's injury, but they were already unbeatable. I mean, like pick your poison. They're a full balanced breakfast. Whatever you want, you can get. Break you down off the dribble. Now you add Blake, where he's a pick and pop slash post threat. Not as effective as he was, early in his career. But DeAndre Jordan being a basket defender, um, just 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 too much to deal with. Too much to deal with. I got all right. So let's look at when KD is healthy and you try. I think they do what Jeff Green, DeAndre Jordan, Durant, Harden, and Kyrie out there, right? So generally, Harden has the ball. They're gonna be running pick and rolls with either him, KD, or Jeff Green. Do the pick and pop. Now the floor is spread. They rotate it all the way back, and now you have Kyrie in a one-on-one situation with a defender that's trying to close out. He's hard to stay in front of regularly. And then maybe that ball goes to Kevin Durant. And now it's just too much. It's just too much to deal with. Then when they decided to go out, you have Harden and they're manning the same offense that he's run the last 5 years and what he's been extremely productive in. Because that's what Steve Nash is running. He's running the Mike D'Antoni offense. That's why they brought him in. So yeah, man, it's a full balanced breakfast. And then you add LaMarcus Aldridge. Now, LaMarcus Aldridge has always been more of a foul line big, but in this system, with these kind of ball handlers, he's gonna look like the old LaMarcus Aldridge. I think Blake still has a lot left in him that all of a sudden now when the stakes get high and now when you have championship aspirations, all of a sudden you're gonna see Blake dunking again. Like I don't think he's dunked in like the last 3 years, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna start banging it now. There was no reason for him to play. The money was guaranteed. He's playing in Detroit. Who wants to play in Detroit? No one. Absolutely, positively no one. But the big question going into was the they're not deep. They're too top heavy. They're not deep. They're deep now. Pick your poison. They don't even have to put the other three in with the bench. They can rock with just Blake Aldridge. What's the kid's name? Bruce Brown, Landry Shamet, and Joe Harrison be effective. Like they don't need anything else. They don't need anything else. They have a lot of firepower now. Defensively, am I worried? Yeah. None of those guys have ever been defenders. Probably the best defender out of that bunch historically is probably Durant. Now I know James Harden can play defense when he wants to, but is he going to want to? That's the thing. Is he going to want to? We don't know. James Harden plays when he wants to, but I just can't see anybody beating this team, especially with the fact that AD and Bron are hurt. Now, I'm seeing a lot of Bron fans really cry, "Oh, this to stop Bron." Nah, you you become a victim of your own circumstances. LeBron created this. The veterans taking the veteran minimum to play on a championship contender team. They had no issues when it was Shane Battier. You had no issues when it was Rashard Lewis. Had no issues when it was Mike Miller. I can keep going. This is what Bron does. And now all of a sudden it's a problem? No. Ain't no fun when a rabbit has the gun. Sorry. Now, this is just a situation where KD is just out Bron and Bron. And I can't even say that it's necessarily KD. I think it's just the Brooklyn front office. They're just on point and they're just making things happen. But I just can't see this team losing. I think they're unbeatable unless something happens, like unless Drummond can swing the pendulum, like if he goes to like maybe the Clippers or something like that, where it just gives them depth and gives them that front court presence that they drastically needed. I don't see any team beating them. Now with Drummond, I think the Clippers could give the Nets a run because of you put Kawhi on KD or Paul George on KD and the other one on James Harden. I mean, yeah, that could work. That could work. I still would favor Brooklyn in a 7 game series, but yeah, that could work. Um, Milwaukee doesn't have enough. Oh, who else is another contender? Sixers don't have enough. Yeah, man, I just don't see it. I really just don't see it. Oh, finally, my man Brandon. Yeah, you had me holding this down solo, man.
My bad, man. My bad, dog. Hey, but yeah, man. So it's over, dog. Hmm. But what do you think? You think that KD's hurt and that's why they're making all these moves?
Yes.
The thing is James Harden, he's playing smart right now. He's not playing like the thing is he don't have to be James Harden in Houston. He don't have to be remember that one stretch he was like 50, 60, 50, 50 you know what I'm saying? Just like every other time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, like I said, now with him being the distributor, him triple doubling, you know what I'm saying? 12, 13, 14 assists like nothing. It opens everything up, you know what I'm saying? But the LaMarcus is gonna do great with him. I really thought LaMarcus was going to Miami. I'm just when I saw that he was going to Brooklyn, I was like, what? Like, I mean, it is what it is now.
He's 35, man, and he's made his money. He's had a $100 million contract. I think he's had two. He wants a chip.
Yeah,
And he probably looked at the landscape and okay, this is going to be the best opportunity I have to win a championship.
bro. The Spurs paid him a shitload of money. He
Yes.
had 5 years. He was making 25, 30 million a year.
Yeah, you remember it
He
came
paid him a
down to the
shitload of money,
Lakers and the
dog.
Spurs, and it's looking like we made out good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, Brooklyn, dog. They're gonna be fine, dog. Brooklyn's gonna be fine. I mean, they're getting in for a steal, but like I said, he just wants to get that ring. Him and Blake, they're trying to get that ring. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And that's what it is. That's what it's. I mean, that's what it should be about. But it's just different the way the NBA, the way it's going about. You know what I mean? But I didn't see this coming at the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? But once if Kevin Durant comes back and when he does, the thing is, what helps them though is the NBA season's longer this year. It don't end. Remember, it don't end April 15th. It ends May 16th. Is the last
Hey,
game.
hey, B, you like sound far away.
Oh my bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what I was saying, like you got to think about it. It's not May. It's not the NBA season don't end April 15th. The NBA season ends May 16th now. You know what I mean? So it's
Mm.
way different. Way different.
Well,
You know
because
what I mean?
it started a little bit later as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but I mean, like, if you're a Laker fan, well, you really think LeBron with LeBron and AD that's enough to beat all those guys? Hell no.
No, it wasn't enough
Hell
to
no.
beat the three, and now the only question before was the depth, and now you add dudes like Andre Roberson, and you add Blake, and you add Aldridge. They're too much. They're too much. They can trot out there a second unit that doesn't even have none of their stars on there, and it'll be a good offensive unit. So I don't know. I don't know what the rest of the league plans on doing. I don't know.
Man, it's I don't know, man. It's you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what you can do. You know what I mean? You can't do nothing with them now. I mean, the only thing you could hope is maybe if Milwaukee's hot, dog, and Giannis can just go off. You know what I'm saying? And then if Durant stays hurt, but if Durant's healthy or not even healthy, if Durant just is out there, he just has to be out there. You don't have to be 100%. He just has to be out there, dog. If he's out there, they'll be fine. Brooklyn's in a ain't no one gonna mess with Brooklyn, dog. The only thing is, can they keep it? Can they keep the Eagles and everybody in check this year and next year? You know what I mean?
I
They
think
could
this.
run a quick back to back.
I think this might just be a one-off.
You think so?
Yeah, everybody's gonna get their little one. Not necessarily Harden, Kyrie, and Durant, but the other guys. They're just looking for their little one.
Yeah, because Aldridge, I mean, you never know. The way the NBA set up right now, I wouldn't be surprised if Aldridge was to get 2, 3 years for like 10, 15 million a year. You know what I mean? The NBA players, they still get stupid money. And you get more money the years you've been in the league and all that. You know what I mean? So, man, I don't know, dude. It's crazy. I really want to see what happens though, man. I still want to see what happens in the West. You know what I mean? With the Clippers and then the Jazz. Like I said, the Jazz are still balling.
I said,
And
bro, the Jazz ain't got a chance in hell.
well, not
Uh,
against Brooklyn.
nah, man. If the Clippers get Drummond, then they have a shot.
They said Drummond's going to the Lakers.
Is he?
Yeah. They said I just read that a little while ago. They said Lakers strong front runners.
I mean, they told me the Heat was going to get Aldridge, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, I thought for sure that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I thought for sure that Aldridge was going to Miami because he's been linked to them before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit, I might have went to Miami. I'm sorry, bro. That
Yeah,
might have.
dog. But dude, and I mean it's a wrap, dog. You know what I mean? Just crown them.
Are you even interested in the playoffs? Big. Oh man, he just went out. Hopefully we can get him back. Um, yeah, I just think they're too much right now. I just can't see like all three guys can shoot. Shit, even Aldridge and now Aldridge is more of a 15-footer guy, but even Aldridge and Blake can shoot. So coming off them pick and rolls, the floor is going to be spread. It's yeah, man. I just don't. I don't see it being competitive. I just don't see it being competitive, man. But y'all let me know. Do you see a team matching up? Now it's all about the matchup. It's all about the matchup. It's between Brooklyn and the Heat in the East. I'm not sure Miami could beat Milwaukee the way Milwaukee is currently constructed. Not sure, Uncle Frank. And I'm glad to have you back, bro. I'm not sure. The 76ers getting George Hill, that didn't move the needle. That was definitely a mistake. And with the way Ben Simmons plays, that's going to affect their spacing in the playoffs, and that's going to really, really make them easy to game plan for. Easy. Who comes out the West, Uncle Frank? Let me know that, man. Who comes out the West? Hopefully, we can get Brandon back in there. Miami can get Milwaukee, no problem. I don't know, bro. You saying no problem? I don't know, man. I don't know. Ain't no easy W, bro. Ain't no easy W. I mean, you got to remember now they added Drew Holiday. That's a good pickup. Drew and who else? He had some front court depth. Was it Bobby Portis? I think it was Bobby Portis, which is a good pickup. Hey, yo, man, y'all gonna have to stop hyping the Jazz up, yo. Stop hyping the Jazz up. I can see the Clippers. I can really see the Clippers. Now the Nuggets. Yeah, the Nuggets. Hey, listen, man. I didn't think about them. The Nuggets might match up better with the Brooklyn Nets than any other team. And I'll tell you why. Youth. Youth. While Brooklyn has the names, there's a lot of miles on them cars, man. A lot of miles. A lot of miles on Harden. Kyrie's been banged up. KD's been coming off of some injuries. Blake injury riddled. LaMarcus, not as much as the others, but yeah, man. And now you got them young kids. Jokic is healthy. Murray's healthy. I mean, Porter has been healthy as opposed to his rookie season. And then you're adding an Aaron Gordon. If they got up and down, could be competitive. I don't know. I still would favor Brooklyn, but hey, man. Hey. God, I love basketball. Can't wait to fucking watch. Can't wait to watch. But yeah, fellas, man, that's it. I think that now the game still had to be played, but I favor Brooklyn. Just sign that chip up already, man. Just sign that chip up already.
Yeah, I don't know what
Really, B,
happened,
I'm about
dog.
to sign off, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
I'm about to
it's a
sign off,
wrap,
nigga.
dog. It's just really what dudes need to start concentrating who's gonna come out the West. That's really about it, man. Hey, but you know what's the worst shit that could happen? The
What?
worst shit is it could be Brooklyn against LeBron and the Lakers somehow win, and oh my God, you would never hear the end of it, dog. You would never
If
hear the end of it.
and I'm a diehard Laker fan. Those Brown fans aren't Laker fans, and we don't want them. They're not welcome. We don't want them. But
Yeah.
give your last thoughts before we go, bro.
When you stack so much talent on one team, talent wins in the NBA. It's different. In NFL, you need all three phases to win. You need defense, offense, special teams, all that. In NBA, it's talent. In boxing, a knockout, anything happen. But in NBA, talent supersedes everything. Talent will win out, literally 99.9% of the time. And there's just too much talent on that side. Period.
Okay. Hey, fellas, before we go, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channels. A lot of great content, boxing, basketball, football, you name it. We own it. But yeah, thanks for joining us, man. Sad that Brandon had technical difficulties.
Ha.
But yeah, we're going to start covering more basketball. We're going to start getting into it. Playoff basketball is almost here, man, and I'm excited. But yeah, YSM Sports Media, we out.